Team edit uniform notification. One of your favorite uniform name option is set to 22. Uniform name option is set to uniform name option is set to away flyer option 2. Uniform name option is set to uniform name option is set to away flyer option. Helmet option is set to chrome helmet. Notification. CATDDT has Home team selection all ready. Home team selection Ole Miss Rebels.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call street, normal. Onside, normal.
And the Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's think big picture for Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. What do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
15 options. HB Zone WK is selected.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore will throw. Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering.
Player, you kind of get the point if you don't get challenge, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Ducks have this offense rolling. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the toss. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
How about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Whittington. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and was able to make the tackle for loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benson. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pulls and fires complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Defensive. RPO. Tap. Zone drop. Safety. Coach suggestions. Big nickel. Over G. There are 2 categories. LB Blitz. WS Blitz 2.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Big nickel. Over G. Under. Over G. LB. W. Cover 3. Cover 2. SSL. Cover 3 match.
To the air, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Cover 1 rock, Muddy Loop 1. Play call.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
There are 8 categories.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running to Green.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're still early in this ballgame, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
To the air, it's Grant. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision.
HB Zone WK.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Stewart. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Clear out Florida when is selected. Entering, swing HB cross screen, RZ cross, swing HB cross screen.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and
Entering
that's a
play
first
call,
down.
coach suggestions. There
And
are
those
8
aren't the guys I'm
categories.
leaving
You
open
have
on
15
defense.
options.
These slot wide
HB
receivers,
zone
they've got the
WK
space in the
selected.
middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
Swing HB cross screen.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice
Entering
game.
play call, coach.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams.
Wing tricks, mesh HB, RPO alert out.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
QB sweep.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Moore to the air. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swung around him. That's a loss.
Shot by wheel, rocket toss, person, figurates. There are 8 categories. You have 122 options. DLMT and HB.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Entering play call, recent, figure, slot, flats, MTNR, AHDs, MTN mesh, dribbles hash, 4 verticals.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Call, coach suggestions.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game.
Action.
Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about offense. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to...
He's going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Safe man lift.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
MTNH, slot flat screen.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. From 8. Time. Favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 18
Plenty
options.
of time left in the half here as they take
selected.
over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Audible.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
There are 6 categories.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Entering play call. Sprint out smash.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moore to the air. Quick strike complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
GLH, QB blast. Inside your triple opt.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fires to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
You have 122 options.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Favorites. There are
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Entering sprint out smash. Reload GLA, UV blast, inside your triple op, AHD corner. AHD base, UV black, jet touch pass. Jet touch pass, corner goes flat.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Entering play call.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Big nickel. Recent favorites. There are 6 categories. You have LB blitz, mud sim pressure.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left side. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
3G, you have 3 options.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Coach suggests.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, You want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big...
A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play, normal.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Tight. Tempest in pressure. Cover 4 pawns.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Tempest in pressure.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there.
Entering
And down
play
he
call.
goes
Tight.
at
There are
the
7 formation.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Haas. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Moore will throw.
Notification. Your friend
Quickly out to the tight end.
is now
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Coach suggestions. There are
That
8
throw and catch, a
categories.
really
You have
good
15
example of
options.
why
HT
coaches
zone
don't want a
WK
quarterback to get
selected.
stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Coach suggestions.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field and game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Stewart. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
AHP Bricks back.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ghost.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line.
Entering
They move
play
the
call.
sticks. It's
Empty
1st
and mesh
down.
coast. RPO. Empty
Nice
and
route
mesh
there by the
coast.
tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Wings. Normal Y. Normal Y. Trips Y slot WK.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually...
He's loose. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12,
Entering
and
play
another
call.
productive play on this drive.
HD swing.
At the 13-yard line. Good enough for first down.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6
Entering
more
play
points.
call. Coach suggestions. There
This
are 8
dude is
categories.
revving his
You have
engine like
15
that duck
options.
coming out
Add
on a
empty
motorcycle.
selected.
He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness
Entering
gracious, they
play
just keep
normal.
finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. Really disciplined job by the coverage
Entering
unit to
play
get
call.
down there and make the
Special
stop at the
dot
19.
crush. SSO. Cover 3 doesn't hatch. Play call.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Grant. Grab near the sticks, it's Haas. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they
Entering
couldn't
play
hook
call.
up.
Crush. There
And
are
that's a
3
big shot, and that's a big
categories. You have
incompletion,
seven.
but this
Cover
offense has to
Roberts.
continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that
Notification.
one.
Cover 2 hard flat.
Man, the momentum is
Monthly
squarely
text
on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their
Yes.
last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Makes the catch. It's Wallace.
Entering play
He'll be
call.
stopped
Coach
short of the line to
suggestions.
gain.
There are
Needed
6
about 3 more
categories.
on that one.
Offense facing fourth down.
Recent. Cover 4 pawns.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt.
Entering play
We'll
call.
circle back if
Coach
anything big
Tucker.
happens you need to know
8
about.
And how
Tucker.
about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
The
have
Ducks
15
can play this second
options.
down a
Please
lot of
leave
ways with
selected.
just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the
Entering
ground,
play
man.
call.
He's got some
Tucker.
serious
KHD
moves once he has the ball in his
zone
hands.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play clock.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Whittington. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Corner strike is selected. Entering play call. Coach empty and mesh post. Fig strip reload GLA. UB blast. Inside your triple op. H. Inside your triple opt.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And telling the coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got to lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Entering play call.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Entering play
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He's brought down. From the gun, running back gets the give. They shut it down quickly. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Grant.
Formation.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Out everybody right now on the same page.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative.
RP alert T flat. Formation, Eric. FKFD pause or WP dive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has
Entering
ensued.
play call, coach suggestions.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week one, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Entering play.
And he makes the extra point.
42, Ole Miss 17.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Entering play call, formation, split, error, penny, overflex, Nicholson free, cover 4 quarter, penny, cover 3 match, cover 4 quarters.
The drive starts from their own
Spread.
25-yard line.
Spread.
Scanning the field, it's Grant. With the catch, it's Hobbs.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Give cushion.
Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
And back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Cover 4,
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Favorites, plate, duck, cover 2, Tampa View.
The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Back to throw, it's Grant. Buying some time. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position.
QB blast. Trips.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Lead option.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moore will throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. A pickup of 8. Now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Favorites. Slot flex.
And everything is going right. I mean, off a deflection. You've already scored a bunch of points. You got the lead. Palmer, everything that they've dialed up so far, it seems like it's working just fine.
You just feel for the defense on that play, too, because obviously they've been making mistakes, and they've given up a lot of big plays, and we've seen missed tackles. Finally, an opportunity maybe to get an interception, just some ray of hope or something to look back on positively in this game. And again, like you said, David, it just has not been their day today.
Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Play call. Coach
They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Hughes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
And the Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This drive will open from the 15.
Spread.
Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Formation.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Entering
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
3 high. Number
You know
4
what?
Crawford.
Everybody
Number
gets
3 Man.
energized on the whole football team. You got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Quick completion on the out route.
Entering
And he goes
3
out of
Man.
bounds after coming up with
Number 4
positive
Cons.
yardage there. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a man. It's Grant. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day.